All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepted members to the Sarah Soon said YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. Black Power, Black Frequency. If you're feeling that frequency and energy, you should most definitely join. Link right down in the video description. It's in the chat. Click it, you'll get an introduction video rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. Ring the alarm. KingSeti.com, online marketplace official. General Sarah Soon Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. I want you to get over there, check out that catalog, get that 25% off, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, SETI University, over 2,500 videos, all fire, all the subjects that you know and love from the general. We got over 40 different subjects. Too Raw for YouTube, The Making of the White Man. We got Black Illuminati, Freemasonry exposed, hip hop occult. We got health and spirituality. We got the world news with General Seti. We got all religions exposed. Ancient Egypt. We got ancient Ethiopia. We got India, Old Mecca, Black Woman is God. We got so much. And we got hand-picked documentaries and lectures from the Grandmaster teachers. There is not another website on this planet that can compare or compete. You should become a member today. Everybody knows SETI popping on Patreon, BPC, making noise. We never calm. This is exclusive live streams. Gloves is off. Hard body live streams from the general, the latest and the greatest. Like I said, exclusive subjects that we don't even talk about other than on Patreon, and we take it up 3-4 notches, and that's what you want. This is an advanced a platform for the family. Visuals is stunning. Get on over there, check it out, because you're gonna like it. Better yet, you're gonna love it. That's for real. King Seti on Rumble. I want you over there subscribing. King Seti on Rumble, the Black Power scholar that will not stumble or fumble. To all our family out there that did donated, I thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate the fact you appreciate me. Anybody want to donate to the hard working general? Link on the screen in the chat, in the video description. Click it, donate. I thank you. I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels. King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Here we go, family. We got another virus. I mean, it's another virus that they got out here. Is the EEE virus. It's a mosquito transmitted virus. And so, and this, and like I was saying, it's very ironic that Bill Gates is over in Kenya, and he's he's now they had this big news report that he's chipping the babies over in Kenya, and then all of a sudden we having this virus outbreak, and he's breeding mosquitoes. And so the EEE stands for Eastern Equine Encephalitis. Encephalitis, yeah. Eastern Equine Encephalitis, a rare and serious disease, okay, spread to humans through the bite of an infected mosquito. And so, yeah, they telling motherfuckers, don't, if you on the East Coast, you listen to me, what I tell you. Now, number one, I'm going to just tell you up front. When anytime you start, it's time to boost your immune system. So, most definitely, you got to be looking ahead of time, because you don't want to be, they created it. You don't want to be caught off guard. and having a weak immune system. Because if you weak and they jump on your ass, it could be critical. You know what I'm saying? So already you start making preparations to boost that immune system. It's a lot of things that you can take. I believe, what did my wife say? The humic and the fulvic. If y'all could get some humic and fulvic, it's a powder. You see what I'm saying? That come up out the ground, all the minerals and nutrients that come out the dirt, and it clean that body out, that blood out, and give you good protection. So check that out, family. Look it up and get some science on it. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, get yourself together and boom and boost that damn immune system quickly. Okay, but this mosquito is, and I believe people have already died from this this EEE virus. They done already died. And so not only do they got the West Nile virus going on, your motherfucking malaria, you understand what I'm saying? This EEE virus and shit. And so yeah, this is most definitely some germ, like the brothers Ray said, germ biological warfare. That's exactly what it is. You feel me? And they're using these damn mosquitoes like they're using drones and shit. You see what I'm saying? These is drones that they have a payload, and when that and it bites you and it deliver that payload into you. And like I say, if you weak, you could, it could cause serious complications, even death, family. So yeah, already, if you're on the East Coast, they saying certain cities is telling motherfuckers, don't even go out after 6 o'clock, man, especially them kids. You know what I'm saying? Just bring them on in, and most definitely, when it's September, goddamn it. And so shit, yeah, motherfuckers is still out there. Yeah, motherfuckers is still outside, but you might want to think about, man, putting on. I know it might still be hot, but you want to put something on them sleeves. You want to put something on them arms and shit, man. And shit like that, especially if you out after 6. If you out there when them motherfuckers come out, but they can come out all times a day, but that at night, for real, that's when they really come out. And so you most definitely, if you're going to be outside, man, put something on your motherfucking legs, put something on your motherfucking arms and shit. And even if you had to get you some mosquito repellent, whatever you could take the shit for your body. Now, boost your immune system. But, when it comes to them goddamn mosquitoes and shit, you want to have something on your arms. You want to have something on your motherfucking legs, and you want to, get that motherfucking instant mosquito repellent. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. Are you okay, I believe it. I already know, Ray. I already know. Yeah, I already know. Shit, I know how these motherfuckers operate. I really do. Shit, they've been talking about using that as a weapon for a long motherfucking time. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, and they still, you know what I'm saying? They still ready to, and it's already been discussed that they'll, release and shit, that's just the nature of the threat. You feel me? But so we got a little video we want to show family, and so y'all can be aware of what's happening out here. Nobody's talking about it. They talking hip hop, and and it's all right. You talk a little hip hop, but you got to talk about what's really going on out here. This is serious. Motherfuckers is already dying. You feel me? And man, this shit could get crazy. All right, family, let's go.
Crews were out overnight in New York City spraying for mosquitoes around Central Park and the North End. The city does daily testing and has found an increase in insects carrying West Nile virus. 31 states have now reported cases. Some states are starting to spray the same insects for a different virus. Crews were out in New Hampshire to stop the spread of Eastern equine encephalitis, or Triple E as it's often called. The virus claimed a first victim this year, a 41-year-old man who, according to his family, was healthy with no underlying conditions.
It's a small town, and the idea that somebody already died from this before we'd even heard anything really about it is pretty scary.
There have only been 5 cases of Triple E in the U.S. this year. It is extremely rare. But it is also, compared to West Nile virus, considerably more dangerous.
In Massachusetts, depending on the outbreak, we have seen fatality rates of somewhere between 30 and 50%.
To make things...
God damn, you hear that? Fatality rate, 30 to 50%. That's high. That's high. That's higher than a motherfucker. So you most definitely don't want to get bit by one of them motherfuckers.
Worse, even among people who survive, most are left with permanent neurological problems. There's
50%.
Did you hear that?
Things worse, even among people who survive, most are left with permanent neurological problems. There's also no treatment.
Permanent neurological problems. You see, permanent let me get the word. God damn, you know what I'm saying?
Permanent neurological problems.
Neurological
For the virus.
Yeah, let me get that right.
According to Health
Neurological.
Canada, since 2016, there have only been
nerve damage. You know, that's what it boiled down. Nerve damage. You feel me? Nerve damage.
Cases in Canada found in humans, but in 2024, there have been 6 cases found in horses.
We've known about Eastern equine encephalitis for a long time. It's exceedingly rare.
These are recommendations.
Well, in some communities in the U.S. Northeast, health officials are calling for curfews, suggesting outdoor activities and sports should end before dusk to limit exposure during peak mosquito hours.
Yeah, but you hear how they talking this shit. They saying, you know, is extremely rare, but they goddamn issuing goddamn curfews. You don't do that. No shit. And how long do it take though? You see what I'm saying? You know, yeah, how long do it take for the shit to start to, you know, it's rare, but I mean, if one mosquito got it and you know, it won't be long before that population grow. You feel me? They wouldn't be out there spraying that shit if they didn't think, and what the fuck is in the spray? You see what I'm saying? They out there spraying that shit and it's all in the motherfucking air. What's in that shit? You see what I'm saying? That's another question. What is they spraying out there when they spray for them goddamn mosquitoes? You see what I'm saying? That's very serious. You know, they got all this smoke going up in the motherfucking air. It go into the trees. It go into all. Yeah, so I wonder what that is.
Now, the most important measure experts say is simple prevention, things like long sleeves and repellent. And even if the Triple E virus is extremely rare, they're the same measures people should be taking for things like Lyme disease and West Nile, which are more and more common.
Yeah, so they I hadn't even watched this shit, but you know, putting on them long sleeve, but that just show you that they got another. It's another something coming along when we talk about these pandemics and shit. Yeah, it's something else, and I don't, you know, we think about what the fuck happened during the coronavirus pandemic, and you feel me, and you think of what people went through. Man, I don't even know how the world would respond if it had to go through some more shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine another 3 years or some shit like that. You know, that I don't think this world, man, you know, I don't even think this world could take no shit like that. You know, motherfuckers is already psychologically damaged and shit from this last shit. And then to have to go through, you know, a whole nother, you know, crisis, epidemic shit, you know, situation like that could be totally. Yeah, Ray, you lost a lot of family, man. I'm sorry to hear that. You know, I know a whole lot. Matter of fact, I lost some family too. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I lost some family, you know, but, you know, hey, you know, this is the world we living in. They, you know, they got a mission of depopulation. And so that's why a lot of people don't. Nah, this motherfucker Bill Gates is fucking breeding these damn mosquitoes. A lot of people don't know that. And his father was a eugenicist. This is what people is not talking about. You see what I'm saying? This motherfucker is a fucking eugenicist. Okay. Yeah, man. A lot of people lost, man. A lot of people lost family, man. In that, I'm just gonna be real, especially, because it hit it hit us harder, and people don't talk about that shit. That coronavirus hit black people harder. You see, it was like that shit was concentrated in our communities, and then motherfucker, and whatever it is and shit, they ain't gonna give you no motherfucking whatever it is. They gonna make sure enough of our people it die from it, and they ain't gonna try to even if they had they had the what is it the cure or whatever it is for it. They ain't gonna give it to you. You see, they're not gonna give it to you. Yeah, man, shit. It was crazy. It was crazy. I lost some family too. You know what I'm saying? Cousins and shit like that. And yeah, it was wild because it was just out of nowhere. You feel what I'm saying? It was just out of nowhere. And then just knowing people that passed from it. Not even family, just people's in the neighborhood and shit, and just you like, wow. And they say, so and so passed. Like, what? Yeah, it's like, and then you hear so many people that's just passed, like, damn, that shit was crazy, but I mean, this is what we dealing with. And you got a motherfucker just gonna sit up in a laboratory and this is what they do. You feel what I'm saying? This is what they do. They've been doing this shit for a long time. This ain't nothing new to these people. You know what I'm saying? Biological chemical warfare, that shit is old. You see what I'm saying? That shit go back even to the times of Genghis Khan and all that shit, and anthrax and shit and all that. I mean shit. Cow shit and all, refining the cow shit, using manure, as a biological, warfare, and so yeah, so I mean, shit, Genghis Khan was taking, I believe it was Genghis. He was taking, his own soldiers that had to, black, the plague and shit, and he was catapulting their ass over the goddamn walls and shit. If he was conquering cities and shit and they had walls, he would take the dead bodies of his own soldiers that had goddamn uh uh the plague and catapult their ass over the wall and shit, just to give, they infect the cities and shit and this, that, and the third. And so yeah, so y'all better get ready. You better get on your goddamn start getting your immune system and getting your shit that you need. You better get ready. That don't mean going fucking but get the shit that y'all ran. That shit was running low. You should have had. You know what I'm saying? I know when that damn zinc was running out and all that shit, and all the stuff you need and shit to keep your body immune system strong, you better start getting that shit now. You better start, getting you a couple of bottles, big bottles and shit that can last you 2, 3, 4 bottles and shit that can last you and shit for a while. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have a year worth of that, or your vitamins and shit. I know they get old and shit, but if you don't use the motherfuckers, but use them and shit, just get a year's worth and you take the motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to just sit up there. You get a year's worth and you take them motherfuckers and shit. That shit was like 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, after a while, but it was a lot of shit that was running short. And so you better do your motherfucker. Yeah, zinc is on the shelf heavy now. You better get some. vitamin A, D, and C, and yeah, all of them, straight up, all of them, the D's, the C's, the A, shit, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Get you a strong multivitamin and then get you some other shit too. But yeah, it's here, family. And so make sure, and if you're on the East Coast, man, listen, protect yourself. If you're out and you pass 6, you might want to throw you a jacket on, You might want to cut them down, you want to, I know it might be warm, but if you don't want the EEE, you don't want the goddamn West Nile virus because these mosquitoes is carrying some shit. Just know that. All right, family. Iron, iron, that's true. Iron, most definitely. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily liberation through African education. Hit the general up, support. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.